Hello Math 152 students and welcome to the course. My name is Jessica Miller and I'll be your instructor this semester. The point of this screencast is to show us a little bit around Blackboard and to make sure we understand where to look and what you need to be paying attention to as we get started. So most of the time when I create a screencast, you won't always see my face, but you'll be able to see what I'm doing on the computer screen. So you'll see me looking different places as I click and you should be able to follow along. So let's go ahead and jump in and get started with our Blackboard tabs. You have 5 tabs over here, and the first tab, the Announcements tab, actually has a little bit of extra stuff in this demo. By the time you get into Blackboard, you should only see the welcome announcement. But right now, there's actually some extra announcements that are kind of extra that got copied accidentally, so you'll see those in a second. But these will be gone. So on the announcements page, I will keep all of the announcements and they'll just stay tabbed. A lot of times I'll post screencasts as part of the announcements. You can kind of see how I do that here with embedded videos, and those will always stay on this page. So this actually serves as a nice reference of what we've done each week, a good place for you to go back and make sure you haven't missed anything. The next tab is the Getting Started tab. On this tab, there's a couple important documents to take a look at. The first is the Master Course Syllabus. This Master Course Syllabus gives you information about the course in general, but nothing specific to our section or grading requirements. That information is contained in the Instructor Syllabus. So if you click on the Instructor Syllabus, it will open up a PDF that gives you information for our section. Notice we are a hybrid section, internet-based hybrid class, and it gives you grading information, office hours information, all the stuff that you're going to need for our course. So I recommend that you read over this document very carefully and let me know what questions you have. We'll make sure we address those this first week of class. I do want to note that I teach a seated class, and so I do have 1 hour a week for office hours in CAD 326 that you are welcome to attend, as well as online office hours Wednesday afternoon, but I'm also very accessible via email, just the jmiller@cvcc.edu. So a couple things to note. We won't go over the whole syllabus in detail in the screencast, but I do want you to mark the midterm and final dates. Those are seated midterm and finals on campus, the only 2 times you have to be on campus. The next thing I want to mention is the textbook. So in this course, we have preloaded the textbook and bundled it, so you don't have to do anything to be able to access the ebook. You don't have to purchase anything else, but if you do want to purchase a hard copy of the textbook, you can head to the bookstore and check into the pricing for that. But that would be in addition to the electronic copy. So let's talk about technology for a minute. We have a software that's included in the course package, so you don't necessarily need to buy anything else. You don't need a special calculator. A scientific basic calculator will be fine for the course. If you have a TI 83 or 84, you can also use that as well. Alright guys, so let's quickly jump back to our Blackboard page. Make sure you're, again, reading through the rest of this document carefully, and let's see what else we have in our Getting Started. The last thing I want to mention on this page is this inclusive digital access opt-in and opt-out form. Here, there's a option to opt out of the digital access, but if you do that, you will not have access to the required materials you need for the course, and you won't be able to complete the online homework and online tests. So you need to basically ignore this. You don't have the option to opt out and keep the course materials. So again, don't do anything with this link. There's nothing that you need to do. So the third tab that we have is our course content. Couple important links here. A link to the textbook, a link to StatCrunch, which is the software I mentioned. The multimedia library has some extra videos and some extra resources that I may point you to. And then this last folder has a couple different links, like a browser check, some transcripts from some videos that you'll find on the extra supplements. This browser check I might refer you to if you're having issues seeing everything, sometimes your computer might need a plugin or you might need a different browser update than you currently have. So this is a good one to kind of bookmark. Then our next tab is the Assignments tab. We will be using my math lab for online homework and chapter tests. This link will take you directly to the page. And you can already see, here it's making me accept this agreement again. We're in a test mode here on the Blackboard screen. So it should take us right in. And it looks like, to scroll a little bit here. There we go. All right, so you should see on your page, you'll see a little bit wider window, but you should see orientation homework, chapter 1 homework, and chapter 1 test already. So again, we'll be talking more about chapter 1 this week, but you're welcome to go ahead and open those up. Definitely the orientation homework just shows you where to click and different resources in my math lab. So as we get started this week, you'll notice more stuff start to populate automatically. Usually you'll see a couple chapters ahead of where we are for you to work on, if you desire. So let's go back and take a look at the third folder here, or the third resource. We will have vocabulary quizzes that are discussed in the syllabus, and you'll find all of them here. You'll see that chapter 1 vocabulary quiz is already there, that you could get started on as you finish up the reading of chapter 1. Typically the vocabulary quizzes are timed. You get one attempt, but they are matching with the vocabulary terms in the book. So again, usually not calculations here. It'll tell you the time limit. It'll tell you what you have to do if you don't finish the test, and go from there. So the next thing to look at is the discussion board forums. We will be using the discussion boards for you guys to ask questions, for us to discuss topics, and to troubleshoot some questions. So the very first discussion board forum I posted is for introductions. So everyone should post a new thread. A new thread means you get to introduce yourself. I'm going a new line. I've posted one so you can see. Each of you have editing abilities to create a new thread, and you can title it your name and introduction. And in addition to making your own introduction, go in and read someone else's and comment. So that's your first assignment, the first thing that you will need to do. Let's go back out and take a look at our last piece of information. Right now, there's a projects folder that is empty. We will have 2 projects this semester, also briefly mentioned in that syllabus. The first one you will be getting information on soon, that will be due approximately the midterm, and the second one will be due at the end of the course. So let's take a look at what else we have. Under the Course Tools tab, this is very minimum. Really the only thing you need to see here are a link to send an email and a link to your Blackboard gradebook. I will tell you that there are 2 gradebooks, so you may have noticed that under the course content, or the assignments, there it is. So there's a gradebook for My Math Lab here. This gradebook only has your My Math Lab homework and tests, whereas the gradebook under the course tools has all of your grades for the semester, including midterm and finals once we take those, and it gives you your weighted average. So this one you have to have access to in order to review things you've already submitted, but you really want to pay attention to your weighted average in the Blackboard gradebook. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and wrap up this video and talk about what you need to do next. So again, your big assignment for the first day of the course is to go in and read this instructor syllabus. This will give you the information that you need to get started and probably answer a lot of your questions. Again, we will take a look at posting some frequently asked questions or other questions that pop up as needed later this week, but start there, and then you will be seeing more emails than typical from me this week as we get started, helping you through some trouble points in chapter 1 and what you need to focus on. Alright guys, so I will see you guys in our discussion board forums as you introduce yourself. Have a good day.